Good afternoon. How's it go? What is up, my Cheerios? Miss you very much. We'll wait for our soul family to get in. In the meantime, I will light some neg champa. This is very important for anybody who's on their spiritual journey, anybody who's questioning the journey, anybody who's questioning their destiny. This is a message that needs to be given. And through this, you will see me holding up this card quite a bit because, yeah, we're going to get into it. Okay, we're going to get into it. We're going to put it out there so that people understand and people know. Father is pretty dismayed when it comes to the destiny and the understanding. And he says, are you serious? Are you serious? So we'll wait for some of our soul family to get in, about 20 more seconds, and then we're going to get to it. Okay, we're going to do it. We're going to do it like Brutus, okay? Hopefully everybody's enjoying the nice weather. I know yesterday I took off because I was enjoying the 72-degree weather, you know, rolling, jamming, pounding my music, you know, having people scream, turn it down, turn it, I'm in my own little world. I love it. Good afternoon, Miss Deja. Welcome, welcome. I greatly appreciate you. So family, like I was saying, we're going to get into this right now. Father's talking about it's your destiny for you to understand. And he says, are you serious? Because there is so much controversy about tarot. So he has come to me to give a complete explanation of the Wheel of Fortune, what it represents when it comes to the Hebrew letters and symbols, the things that Father is showing, what he's representing on these cards, okay? So this is the card that Father is talking about, first and foremost, okay? So we have this angel that is sitting up here. This is Aquarius, okay? So astrologically, Father has co-created the astrological, you know, placements of our charts, the houses, our birth chart, our natal chart of when we were born, the time, and how it all depicts biblically in the Bible of understanding your placements, what each zodiac represents. So we're going to break it down for you today in this message. After this message, then I will go off and come back on because I have 6 other videos that I want to do a live on that Father communicated with me that is very important about relationships and so forth. All right. So let's get back to it. This angel right here is the Aquarius. That Aquarius is holding that book of knowledge, right? And in that book of knowledge, that symbolizes that this all together is a meta card. That meta card symbolizes the divination and your fortune from our Father. The Aquarius symbol of the angels and the angelic team is getting that knowledge to make changes in your life because Aquarius is an air symbol, which we go through the changes. We go through the storms. We go through the hurricanes. We go through the tsunamis. We go through it all, right? So Father is saying that he wants you to understand that this sitting up on the northwest corner is Father is there for you to surrender things. He is there for you as the angelic being with the Roman numeral 10. You being that angelic being to surrender these things. Do not hold on to them. Do not deter from your path. Do not claim things that are not meant for your life, okay? Now, we have over here, this eagle is the representation of Scorpio. Now, this is the physical and spiritual realm supporting us on our journeys through our emotions because we know Scorpio is a water sign, okay? They are a fixed sign, very stubborn, okay? And you can feel the sting from it because our emotions give us that sting. Hello, Nicole. Welcome, welcome. Greatly appreciate you. But scorpions give you that sting, right? But they're also holding the book of knowledge because this is the physical and spiritual realms that are supporting us through our emotions, through the things that we need to. Now, this is the northeast corner Okay, and this is Father guiding us to new beginnings, to new understandings when it comes to our destiny. It's about truly understanding what is going on. Now we're going to move down here to Taurus. Okay, Taurus is an earth sign. Okay, and also has the book of knowledge and the wisdom. And Father is coming in and saying, look, this is the light side of things, because this mystical wisdom to provide and to give you the information that you need on your destiny so that you are not suffering. He is always providing. Okay. So then over here we have Leo. All right. Well, he wants me to back up. So this is the southwest corner. Okay. So this is also about you being able to surrender your past. Okay, let go and let God have it, and he will provide for you. This is his testimony that you surrender, he will provide. Now we have Leo, which is a fire sign, right? Now we know Leos are very strong, very determined, because they're the Lion of Judah, right? But this is representation, again, as they have the book of knowledge as well, when it comes to that spiritual communication. Now, when we go into the astral spread of it, I will break down later on in another video of what each house means in the position that you are in that higher power. But right here with the Leo, this is coming in with Father saying the angels and Father with the wings represent stability, movement, change, that we each hold, because he wants you to see, when we start breaking this down, he wants you to know that Torah, which is Torah, right? Torah. That is all about wisdom. That is the Hebrew word for wisdom. Okay. So you're getting that knowledge and wisdom. Also, he's wanted me to talk about, it's the building blocks. These four corners are the building blocks of life. They are the four sacred elements, or the four sacred directions: north, south, east, and west. Because when you follow your north node, you're following your destiny. When you're following your south node, you're living in the past. When you're following that destiny to the west node, that is saying that you are learning how to surrender things. And when you are following the east, that means your new beginnings are coming in, because you're starting to see what you need to do. So now let's go a little deeper here, because the blue sphinx with the sword. Okay, this is Father and the sword of truth, right? Because this is an Egyptian blue sphinx with knowledge and strength that is unveiling your hidden destiny. This is unveiling your spiritual hidden destiny. And a lot of people don't understand that, because when they see the Sphinx, they're like, oh, okay, well, Egypt, yeah. Well, in the biblical times, no. Father is wanting you to know that the blue Sphinx with the sword is giving you the sword of truth, that you are unveiling on a spiritual level of what is going on, what is hidden, what is meant to come to you. Okay, so then now we're going to get into the deeper part. So I need people to really pay attention to this, because when it starts out, we have Y. I got to look at it here. So it goes YHVH. Okay, YHVH. And that is Yad-He-Vah-He, which is Yahweh, which is Hebrew for God. That is his name, okay? Torah is Torah, which means law. It means God's law, right? And when it comes to Rota, Rada, that is the Latin word for the wheel, which we all know about the karmic wheel, right? We all know that at some point, some of us have been on the karmic wheel because we're not learning the lessons. Now, he brings me to the snake over here. And this is the Egyptian god Typhoon, which is an evil god, right? This is an evil god, but as you can see, he's face downwards, because he is not more powerful than our Father. Okay. Then when you look over here, we have Anubis, which is an Egyptian god of the dead that welcomes souls to the underworld, right? And this is the devil. He is considered the yang. So we have the yin and the yang, right? And Father is saying that this is what his mission is to welcome souls to the underworld instead of the higher dimensions. Now, when Father's looking at this, is saying, look, you're getting the wisdom and the knowledge to see things from a higher perspective, to go through that winds of change, to speak your truth, to unveil that the devil is not more powerful than our Father, because our Father has that stability in all sacred four corners, all four sacred directions. And so it doesn't matter if it's northeast, east, southeast, south, southwest, northwest, north. Father is protecting us every step of the way because he's more powerful. Now, when it comes to a little deeper into this, he is also wanting you to know that divine masculine with our Father and divine feminine, he is putting you on the north node. This is your compass. And when it comes to it, you have T-O-R-A-T. Father is saying, no, people have to understand that tarot is not demonic. It is explaining Father and the demonic that is trying to overpower you. Because then he goes, T-O-R-A-H, Torah. Torah is Father's wisdom. That is his knowledge. This is the knowledge and strength to unveil what is hidden to you. And even though it is in plain sight in this worldly realm, Father is saying he needs you to understand. Now, the middle of this wheel right here, okay, this has the alchemy symbols for mercury, sulfur, water, and salt. Okay, and the reason why is because he brings these materials together. He brings all of this together for us to unveil what's hidden to us. But if you're just looking at this card and you think, oh yeah, look, we've got an angel, we've got the eagle, you know, some call it a phoenix, but no, it's the eagle, which is representation of Scorpio, okay? And Father is saying, it's like people misunderstand this so much that under the Hebrew letters and symbols, right here, we have YHVH. In Hebrew, that is Yad He Vahe, and that's how they pronounce it. But in our U.S. language, we call it Yahweh. Okay? No, Chad, you've got it wrong. Sorry. I'm describing under the Hebrew of what Father is talking about, so you've got it wrong. Thank you, though. So what Father was talking about is a lot of people misrepresent, because if you don't understand the Greek and Hebrew on your spiritual journey, you're not going to understand that right here is our Father's name. Our Father turns the wheel because he is more powerful than the devil. Okay? And although the devil brings his other little, Egyptian gods, typhoon coming in, this is the evil good, where the devil thinks that he's doing good for people. This is his little minion, right? But as you see, they are face down. That wheel keeps turning. Okay, so Father is saying that he needs you to understand that this is a meta card, and that meta card is the symbolization of that divination and fortune that Father brings to you. Nobody else can bring that to you. Okay, so this is your compass to be stable, to become whole with our Father, to go through the winds of change and balance yourself out. Okay, where many of you are too busy talking and coming at people like you're Anubis. Okay, this is Anubis. This is that Egyptian god of the dead welcoming souls in the underworld. Okay, you're too much in your head. And Father says they have a stronghold over you. So he wants you to know that Radha R-O-T-A, is the Latin word for father. He spins the wheel. He's the one that turns the gears. He's the one that controls everything. The devil goes along for the ride. Confirmation. The devil goes along for the ride because he is not more powerful. But when you look at T-O-R-A, that is law. That in Hebrew, that means law. And this is God's law, because that's why you see YHVH. That is Yahweh's law. Okay? So he's wanting you to understand that. Confirmation. All right. He's wanting you to understand that even, excuse me, even Kemet is the spiritual of all lands, and the eternal souls come to earth to learn lessons and become purified. Okay? So there's many things that take place because Kemet is the one of the spiritual of all lands, because Father Yahweh has given him that will of that right. Okay, Father has driven him to his destiny to know that Kemet is the one with the eternal souls that comes to earth to learn lessons and is purified. So that is multidimensional. Okay, so a lot of people have it wrong, and Father wanted to put it out there. So let's see, what else do we need to know from Father? Yeah, look, intuitively, you are given the wisdom and knowledge of what's going on so things can come to calmer waters, and you can come to that unconditional love for our Father and his handiwork and his co-creation. Okay? He's saying, listen, it's like you're a mystery because people don't understand how you know this different information, but it's being connected to our Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit that guide the message of what you need to know, that wisdom and knowledge, okay? Because again, this is the physical and spiritual realm supporting us on our journey that Father co-created as that symbolization and divination for our great fortune, which is the meta. But Torah is all about that wisdom. So we get that knowledge and wisdom from our Father, which is, again, YHVH. That's Yad He Vahe is how they say it in Hebrew. But in the U.S., we call him Yahweh. Okay? But with the Six of Swords, things are coming into much calmer waters now because Father is wanting you to understand the journey. He's wanting to bring harmony to your journey because for so long, right here, Anubis, and he calls him Anubis because Anubis is the one that is trying to pull you under, that keeps you in them dark negative thoughts. You know, he's wanting to take souls for the devil and take you down. But he can't. But he can't. Because your unconditional love for our Father will not allow it. So you have to love our Father enough to understand what this is coming through. If you're on the journey, if you're dipping into this, you need to learn how to trust. You need to learn how to honor our Father. Love thy Father, you know, because he brings harmony. He brings that unconditional love. You know, he brings that optimism to your life to understand the true journey that so many are missing out. So many are not understanding what is going on because they hear one person say, oh, tarot is the devil. No. I bet you if you go back to that person that is saying that they are picking up the Bible and reading the Bible every day, they would not know how to depict this card, Father said. And that is not cutting anybody down. It's gain your knowledge and your wisdom in something to understand. Hebrew, there's our Father. Torah is all about God's law. It's all about God's law. And rada means it's Latin for wheel. Okay? Father has us on that wheel. It is called the karmic wheel. Because by the choices that we make, the things that we do, how much love we put into our Father is what's going to bring that peace and that harmony to us, to be able to have that growth, to go through this transition, to have this rite of passage, to understand the spiritual journey. Okay? So Father is saying, look, I really need you to understand that this is much deeper. This is much deeper because not only does it go with the multi-dimensions, Father is saying, this is the physical and spiritual realms supporting you. And who is in this physical, spiritual realm? The devil himself. The devil himself. He is the darkness. And that's why he's considered the yang, right? Because you have the light and dark. He's considered the yang because of the fact that is our dark side. That is the dark nights of the shadow. That's what we have to get rid of. Okay? So Father is saying, understand all of this, because the misunderstandings that people are having, it's putting a lot of blockages on your divine path, because number 10 is broken down to you and God. You being very unique, you being very skilled and talented, you being a leader because God co-created you to be that leader, to understand the journey, okay? But many of you want to walk away. You want these readings, you come to these readings, but Father's saying, look, you come to these readings, you come in, run your double-edged sword, and not understand what the Wheel of Fortune is talking about. This is the meta card for your divination and your great fortune from our Father. This is the Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo coming in, giving you that representation that we have to go through the winds of change. We have to deal with our emotions. We have to let go and let God have them. He will always provide for us with Taurus right here, being deeply rooted and grounded with our Father. He will always provide, because ultimately he is stronger than anything and everything in this world, in this multi-dimension. But he's wanting us to see things in a different perspective, because the reason why he put Scorpio, okay, over here, and like I said, a lot of people call this the phoenix, but it's not. This is a representation of the golden eagle that they used to do back in the day, okay? So this was their representation of seeing things from a higher perspective, getting that clarity. You know, they are one of the top ranking spiritual birds with Mother Earth Gaia. And then the hawk is the second top ranking. And me getting messages through the birds and stuff like that, people want to laugh at me. Okay, laugh at me. But I know on my journey, yes, hello, Glory. Hello, Purple Bird. I greatly appreciate both of you. Much love to my soul family. But Father put us on a destiny for me to be able to explain these things more in depth, for you to gain the knowledge. That's why every sacred direction, the 4 sacred elements, okay? We have earth, fire, water, and air. That's the 4 sacred elements. We have north, south, east, and west. That's the 4 sacred directions. And Father is saying, understand the journey, because it's all about that unconditional love. It's all about that peace, that harmony, being optimistic, honoring thy Father, you know, and being able to bring your journey to, hello, Purple Bird. Much love, soul family. It's bringing your journey to calmer waters, because a lot of people are being tricked right now as we speak. The devil has sent his agent and his tyrant right here. This is Typhoon and Anubis. The devil has sent his agents out there to make strongholds into our soul family, so that it confuses them. It puts this veil over them. It makes them not understand what's going on, right? Father says, walk away from that. Hey, Phelan, welcome. We greatly appreciate you. Father says, walk away from that stuff, because the high priestess is trying to show you that the devil has his agent and his tyrant coming in, okay? And that's why a lot of people, when on your spiritual journey, intuitively, you can feel if somebody's fake. You can feel if, you know, somebody is not speaking their truth, if they're fabricating things, you know, you can feel their energy. It's all because Father is giving you that direction, because the blue sphinx, like I said, holding that sword, This is the sword of truth that Father wants to unveil. And anybody, you can go look it up, Father just said, and dive deeper into what I'm telling you. The blue sphinx is all about digging up and unveiling the things that nobody wants to deal with, nobody wants to hear, okay? And so when you have Anubis and Typhoon coming in, what happens? Yeah, they're going to create a typhoon. It's going to give you that unstable setting and everything so that Anubis can take and pull you down into the underworld, right? Because he wants to welcome souls for the devil. And Father says, no, if you have this knowledge, you have this understanding that the whole time Father's the one driving the boat, right? They think they're powerful, but Father's the one driving the boat. And that's why he's written all over this card right here. It's YHVH. It's Yad He Vahe, which here in America, it is pronounced Yahweh. Okay. But in Hebrew, that's how it's pronounced, you know, with their accent. Okay. But when Father says Torah, Torah, that means law. That means it's God's law, not our law, not the devil's law, not Anubis's law, not Typhoon's law. It's God's law. And in order to get the message out, he brings it through T-O-R-A-T, tarot. Okay? And therefore, people need to understand the high priestess is going to give you the message on what to walk away from. You don't want to stand in that power. You don't want things coming at you, because Rada, R-O-T-A, Rada means the wheel, right? If you keep doing things a certain way, or you don't learn the lesson, because this meta card is that divination for your fortune to be able to come through and get that mystical wisdom that provides, right? With Taurus. And this is all about right up here with Scorpio. It's all about the physical and spiritual realm supporting us on our journey. And this is all about God and the angels and the ascended masters, guardian angels, and all of them giving us stability, helping us move energetically to make changes that we each hold of them emotions, so that we can go through the winds of change, so that our life is not devastated more than it already has been, right? Okay, what else do we need to know, Father? I'm telling you, this is powerful. Powerful. Yeah, look. Because the devil has brought out Typhoon and Anubis to bring out his little agents and Terrence to keep you in hiding, keep you in your emotion, keep you in depression, keep you in anxiety, keep you having that veil over, keep you from coming to calmer waters and having that deeper understanding that our Father is guiding this journey, okay? He's the one that wrote the blueprints. He's the one that co-created everything. And it doesn't mean that we're perfect, because we are all far from perfect. I'm so tired of hearing people say, oh, you think you're perfect. The heck if I do. The heck if I do. I am imperfectly perfect, flaws and all. But I love who I am. I understand my journey. And that's why Father is having me bring this out, to be able to help our soul family stop holding on so that they can get the divine blessings. This is that divination, that great fortune. Father is saying, in order for you to have that happiness and pleasure, it has to come from unconditional love. Because it's like Beauty and the Beast, right? It's like you are a beautiful angelic being, but you have to fight that beast, which is Anubis and Typhoon working for the devil to bring you down into that deep, dark, dingy underworld place, right? But Father is saying with the Ace of Pentacles, it's like you can have great pleasure when you understand the journey, because he says, are you serious? Are you serious? You're going to come at my chosen ones and say this. You're going to come at the chosen ones and do this. Well, Anubis and Typhoon have a stronghold over you. and the devil's got a stronghold over you, you ain't coming from love, because any child of mine will not come in and start belittling and slandering. They won't hold on to that type of energy, because everything in this journey, everything that Father explained on this card is saying, look, nothing is wasted. You are going to be abundant. The Four of Pentacles with the little girl standing there, it's like the devil is greedy. He's miserable. He's ungenerous, and he doesn't want you to love, because he knows that when you love our Father, he knows that when you are uncovering and unveiling your spiritual journey, he loses power over you. And it's like when you wake up in the morning and you put your feet on the floor and he's like, oh shit, she's awake. I gotta go. He's like, I gotta dip. I gotta go. Because he ain't no match for you. Because Father has got you protected. Father has got you protected in all sacred four directions, all sacred elements. He's got you protected. It's like the moment that devil hears your feet hit that floor, he's like, oh, not today. I ain't messing with that girl. She too powerful. Ain't gonna do it. And the devil used to come in all the time. You know, when I was going through my dark nights of the shadow and having to do my, dark nights of the shadow work and stuff like that, and being like, maybe I shouldn't put it out there to the world. Maybe, I shouldn't do this from. And Father was saying, no, don't allow the devil to make you walk away from what I have given you as a purpose. You walk that obedience, right? But it's like the devil knows you will not hide. You speak your truth. You speak that sword of truth, okay? You speak that sword of truth, because this is the sword of truth. The Ace of Swords is all about your potential. It's about the power that Father gives you, the victory he places upon you, and that clarity he gives within you on your spiritual journey to understand that Anubis and Typhoon, you can be the head of a snake, okay? Them fake snakes, oh yeah. They slither all around us, because that's what the devil has sent his agents and his Terrans to do, right? Fear-based. That's what he's trying to get you to do. But Father says, pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. Everything is being illuminated for you, so that you no longer feel this pain. You no longer feel like you're ruined. You no longer feel like you're a failure, because failure is all about finding answers, learning, understanding your real evolution. And that's what Father wants you to do, is get that knowledge and wisdom, right? This is the physical and spiritual realms coming in and battling it out to put the devil in his place. Okay? And by doing that, you're illuminating everything that the devil has sent his agents to do. Because this is God's law. This is God's law. I love how you say that, Wallace. High five. Boom. What in the Sam Dillio is going on, you're saying? What's going on is we're talking about the journey, our destiny, okay? Okay, and then we have the Three of Wands. This is finding that balance. This is climbing out of them dark craters that Anubis and Typhoon want to bring into you, right? It's about being able to follow Torah, which is the law. It's the Hebrew law, okay, of our Father, coming in and saying, look, Yahweh and Torah, that is God's law. Right here. YHVH. That's Hebrew for Yad-He-Vah-He, which is Yahweh, our Father. And he's coming in and saying Torah, T-O-R-A. That's God's law. You see he's on the outer edge? That's God's law. Yes. Amen, Jack. But Father is saying, look, it's like put them to rest. Be centered. No, I am not. No, I am not. I greatly appreciate that, though. But I'm not. It's the fact of Father comes through and we're explaining everything about it. So if you're just coming in, yeah, go back to it, because ROTA is the Latin word for the wheel, which a lot of people are on the karmic wheel. You get your bad karma or your good karma, depending on your choices. But the thing is are you getting the knowledge and the wisdom on your journey? Are you finding that stability? Are you making movement? Are you making the changes that we each hold that we can do? Okay? All right, what else do we need to know, Father? I'm telling you. Look, Father came right out. Father came right out. And you want to know why he came out? Because he's saying, look, the ones who don't understand it are going to be the ones that come in with the double-edged sword and running their double-edged sword, right? But they're the ones who are really suffering from depression, anxiety, PTSD, from family disappointments and abandonment issues because they've been miserable. And this is what Father is saying. He wants you to understand. He wants you to understand that he will bring that balance. He will help you with your accomplishments. He will help you with your success. He will bring that love and joy and them happy marriage and your satisfactions, and everything that you truly desire is held with our Father with unconditional love. But do not allow these 9 of Swords to hold you back, because 9 is endings and beginnings, right? 9 is endings and beginnings, but the 9 of Swords is the desolation to your life, always being suspicious of somebody doing this and somebody doing that and going in there and running. And sorry, Father, I almost said it, but I caught myself. So that tells you that I've changed, because this type of stuff makes me sick, that this 3D matrix and the way that they think. And the thing that I was just going to say, I know I would have got a consequence for it, but moving along, I caught myself first time and I don't know how long, because I speak the truth. And Father says, that's why he gave me the gift that he gave me, because he knows I will speak the truth. I'll put it out there point blank. There is no sugarcoating. I am not Willy Wonka. He did not make me to be Willy Wonka and sugarcoat things in a candy factory. He said, nah, you're here in this 3D matrix. You're in this 3D playground called Earth. So he's saying that he wants you to understand that the 9 of Swords is people always being suspicious of what is your intentions? What are you doing? But if they were truly following Father and getting that wisdom and knowledge and loved him unconditionally and had him right here in their heart, being that very intuitive guide to understand, then you wouldn't fall into physical sickness. You wouldn't come into this cruelty, because this is physical sickness. This is coming into cruelty because you don't understand the journey. And that's why he wanted me to explain this card, which is the meta card. This is the symbolization for divination and fortune. This is the physical and spiritual realm supporting us on our journeys with our thoughts and our emotions. But if you want to be cruel, you want to be suspicious, you want to come in and say things, then you're not really your journey. It's like, instead of being that leader, you're being a follower. And Father said, no. He created each and every one of you to be a leader in your specific designed area on the spiritual journey. So he needs you to find balance. He needs you to do this accomplishment that he's asking you to do. And with the 10 of Wands, take that motion forward and put that pain to the understanding. Put that so-called failure, because you didn't fail. You came here with Kemet. Kemet brought you here on this 3D plane for your mother and father to come together. Now, Father orchestrated your mother and father specifically, whether for the good, the bad, or the indifference. No matter what happened on your journey, if your parents were there, if they weren't there, if one was there and one wasn't there, no matter what it was, Kemet brought you, because Father had Kemet bring you on the spiritual of all lands that we are on now, which is this 3D matrix called Earth. Okay, he brought us here to learn lessons and become purified in the righteousness of our Father. That's what Kemet did. Yes, B-U-S-ta, yes. Amen. Amen. Yes, he is. And that's what Father is trying to get people to understand, is that he had Kemet bring us here, which is from the multi-spiritual realms. Father had Kemet bring us here. Kind of like when you see the meteorite, you know? It's like you see the meteorite, boom. AW, I don't appreciate your negativity. It tells me you have a stronghold, so I wish you well on your journey. Hey, Trippy Main, welcome, welcome. Thank you, Johnny Greens. I greatly appreciate you. I greatly appreciate you, because I'm not on drugs, okay? And I don't care what people say, but I'm telling you, Father wants you to understand. People be cruel to you. People be very suspicious of your intentions. And that's what puts them in the emotion. That's what creates that depression, that anxiety, that PTSD. It's because we've all gone through it. And that's why here we do not judge anybody. And I will not put up with anybody bullying anybody on my platform. You will be poof, gone. It'd be like deuces. Because the thing is, we don't allow that. We don't allow that. To me, I pray for you, okay? And I'm firm about it. Don't cross my borders and boundaries on that one, because Father will come in and chastise you, okay? And I don't want that. Do you understand? I don't want that. All I'm simply doing is letting you know that YHVH, which is Yod He Vahe, and TORA is God's law. No, Jess, no. I pray for you, sweetheart, because you got a stronghold over you with Anubis and Typhoon for you to even come on here and say that. Okay? So, hold on. Let me see. Where is this? AW, like I told you, we don't want your negativity. It is not tolerated here. Okay? Boom. It's not tolerated. I don't put up with that. Jess? Let's see. Moderator, I need you to do your thing, please. Yes, Romel Thompson, I greatly appreciate you, because evidently she doesn't read the Bible. And it's not knocking anybody, but hey, Jackson. No, Jess. Okay, we greatly appreciate you, and we hope you well on your journey, because here you're not going to come in and slander. Okay, you're not going to come in and do what you think you're going to do, okay? And I knocked you out of here. Hold on. Okay. Boom. All right. Like I said, I'm not putting up with there. Okay. I don't know why. Yeah, you need to respect your elders. That's right. Oops, hold on. Behind the mask. Thank you. I greatly appreciate this. Yes, thank you, Upgrade 101. You understand what I'm talking about. This is positive energy. This is where we are picking people up so that the devil does not have a stronghold on them. No, you ain't my spiritual elder, so God bless you, sweetheart. In Jesus' almighty name, you're not my elder. I can promise you that. Yes, Akasha Kumara. Much love to you from India. Preppy Sunny, why are you yelling? I ain't yelling. This is my energy. Okay, if you don't like it, you can dip out. Thank you, Joe Moose. I greatly appreciate you, because we are all on our purpose. We are all on our purpose. And the thing is when we are on our purpose is to come closer to Father. So if you come in midstream and you're not understanding and you want to start slandering, Son of Man may forgive you, but his Father will not. So just remember that if you are truly in your journey and walking your journey, you will understand. Son of man may forgive you, but his Father will not. Okay? And the reason why I'm saying that is because I'm tired of telling people, I don't want that for you. I want the best of the best. I want you all to step into your leadership. I want all of your skills, talents, everything's to come out and shine. You be that shining star. Stop going with Anubis and Typhoon, with the agents and the Terrans, and coming in and slandering people. It just stops your blessings. I don't care about the money, sweetheart. I care about our Father, walking in the obedience with our Father. I greatly appreciate that, though, but I don't care about the money. I'm not a material monetary person. I'm walking in the obedience with our Father and giving them understanding of what's going on and how to block that negative energy from penetrating you and stopping your purpose and balancing things out so your blessings can come through. Because here on this channel, we are the pillars of strength. We support each other. We want everybody to be their unique individual self. Nobody is here to judge. Okay, everything that you have gone through, there are many people that have gone through the same thing. And this is what I'm trying to say over and over. It's like many don't understand the journey. Now, I don't do the readings of any logical behind these cards whatsoever. My messages come from Yahweh and the Messiah himself. Okay, and that's why he was wanting me to explain this, because so many people misinterpret. But he's telling you right here, he wants you to unveil the hidden of everything. He wants you to release them veils, because when them 7 seals are completely broken, that second return is coming. Okay? And he's saying that he wants you to put the hard work in. Okay? And he wants you to have an attitude of gratitude. And these are not divination tools, because Father gave me my purpose. I channel the messages. I use the cards for people who have learning disabilities. So keep knocking it, because he's watching. He's writing down everything you're doing. And I don't want to see that for you. Do you understand? Many other tarot readers may want to see that for you, but I don't. I want the best. I want you to create that best version of yourself, and happiness is contagious. I want you to live that happy eternal life that Father wants out of true unconditional love. And if you don't want to do the hard work, that's your choice. I'm not here forcing anybody. Okay? But the thing is I come and want you to do everything out of unconditional love. Okay, and they may know the bad and the good, but the choices that they're making are keeping them on that karmic wheel, making it so their blessings aren't coming in, because they're getting stuck on that wheel. Instead of letting Father drive the boat, they want to steal the pen from him, and they want to write their own story. They want to think they're in control of it, and Father says, oh no, he is the Most High. He is the one that makes the decisions. And that's where he wants that partnership. He wants our soul family to come together to invest and make that profit with our Father. Because the thing is I'm very comfortable of who I am. I'm very confident. And anybody who knows me knows I am not about the money. Anybody who works with me knows that I'm not about the money. I'm about you achieving your true success. I'm about you receiving your rewards, you standing in your power, you learning how to communicate instead of coming in and slandering other people, blocking your blessings and wondering why shit goes downhill for you. Because you're stirring the shit pot, and you can't do that. Well, when God makes it my business, I don't listen to you, okay? The thing is when God makes it my purpose, I'm following my purpose, end of story. So I'm not going to give in to their energy, because look, I know who I am. I have balanced my divine masculine and divine feminine energy, and that's what you guys are supposed to be working on. Right. And that's absolutely, Levy, you're absolutely right. And that's why I won't argue. I don't feed into that energy, but I want them to know of the fact This is not what I want for them. I am not that type of person. I want everybody to achieve, to succeed, to have their accomplishments, to stand in their power, to be that leader, to have everything that's meant for them come to them. And by their choices, by the things they want to say and do, that's their choices. They're determining their own destiny. That's not up to me. So anyways, going back, what else do we need to say, Father? Yeah, because look, I'm telling you, boom, the sword of truth, Father just came out. And his Father just told me, call on Rhema. Rhema, I'm asking you to come in with the sword of truth. Put it in. Twist all that negative, boom, out. Rhema, I'm asking, come in and take it out. Allow them to be in their power, to be able to get their rewards, to speak the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help you God, because a lot of people can't speak their truth. And my energy, a lot of people are like, oh, you're getting loud. I am who I am. But when I'm passionate about something and I know that Father has destined to put me on to help you receive your rewards, for people to get the puzzle pieces, if I elevate in my speaking, that's because I emphasize. But anybody who knows and works with me knows the fact that I care nothing more but them to achieve the best of the best. And I will push them to achieve the best of the best until they get where they're supposed to be. Hold on here. Oh, welcome, Paula. We greatly appreciate you. All right. So what else do we need to know, Father, when it comes to the healing? When it comes to the healing and the understanding of this, because, yeah, embodying your soul, having that right to be excited. And this is exactly what Father was just saying when people are saying, well, why do you elevate yours? Okay. Well, it's my channel. If I want to scream, I'm going to scream. If I want to talk loud, if I want to get right up in the camera, I'm going to make my point, because Father gave me that confidence in that voice. And it's not being arrogant. It's not being, I'm better than anybody, because like I said, no, I'm not. I've had my dark nights of the shadow. I've worked through my dark nights of the shadow, but it's being able to embody your soul and understand that you are a beautiful individual and you have a right to be excited when Father gives you the messages, because you are decimating the darkness. You are getting rid of them shadows to show people where true love needs to be sent. Where's my love card? Where true love needs to be sent. And that needs to be balanced between the Father and the Son, right? It needs to be balanced. It's like you need to bring, in order to work through your dark nights of the shadow, you need to know exactly where that love is meant to go and where it is to be holding, because a lot of you are holding on, trying to transform your tragedies, the loss, okay? The reminders, the pain, the grief, the abandonment, the disappointment, the misery, the things that you went through in your life. We're all here suffering because we've all gone through something. And anybody in this earth that tells me that they haven't gone through something that was so painful, they're not speaking the sword of truth. They're not speaking their truth, because we all go through painful events. And that's what ties many of us up in a knot, right? And that's where you need to invite the ecstasy in your life and know that you are worthy and deserving of all the pleasures of your heart's desire when you follow our Father with that unconditional love. This is being able to release your expectations and only having that highest possibility that comes to envision when you follow the love from our Father. That is truly walking on your spiritual path. And that's being able to learn how to process your grief. Because the thing is when you can process your grief, that shows how deep your love truly is in your heart. If you can't process your grief, that shows that you don't love yourself. It shows you don't love our Father. And he's saying, when you process that, it's like It shows you that all your losses are proving how much you loved, how much you are willing to give, how much you are willing to put out there, and people take advantage of you. They lie, they steal, they betray. And Father is saying, that's how you encounter conflict. But the thing is we never choose sides. The true chosen ones from our Father, we take a stand. We never choose sides. No matter how negative somebody is coming at us, we will speak the truth, we will stand our ground, and we will let them know, hey, you want to come in with conflict? We pray for you. We wish you well on your journey, because we don't want that ugly for you. But you're creating your own ugly, so we will pray for you. And that's uncovering that confidence that you have. Knowing that you are the missing piece that completes the puzzle for our Father, because you are willing to take a stand. And you know how to ground your energy, you know how to be safe, you know how to communicate, and you know how to ask our Father for that support, for your angels to come in, to open you up and be your true authentic self about how you feel, what you will and won't put up with. Because the thing is you've already overcome them fears. You have transcended the losses in your life. You understand that spiritual journey, and now you're in the process of polishing your heart, because you forgive people and you learn how to forgive the people who have done you dirty. You understand the journey, that what they were going through, of why they did what they did. You forgive them, and that is polishing your heart, feeling the power that helps heal, feeling that, getting rid of all their sadness, and it's like, no, we can't make people or take people's sadness away, but we can help them understand to come out of that depression and anxiety and PTSD. The things that trigger them is because, boom, we are dispelling that sadness and letting them know that you will feel so much better. You will be able to rest better when you are illuminating the truth, okay? When you are illuminating the truth and being willing to see things clearly, no matter the outcome. And that's why Father knows, I will stand strong no matter the outcome. As the high priestess, I will stand in my power, because nobody here in this 3D playground, nobody here in this matrix is going to take me off of my path from what I have with Father, because I hold him here in my heart. There is nobody that can do that. It's mind over matter, and we don't mind, because it don't matter. Father is the one in power. All I'm trying to do is show that unconditional love, to bring in the true soul family, to awaken, to have them partnerships, to be comfortable in their own skin, to not have to go out and be judged by other people, but have an attitude of gratitude, for they have this beautiful life. They have many rewards because Father has a loaded vault for them. But what loves the loaded vault more than anything? The devil. Because he doesn't want to see the Father giving you all these beautiful blessings and all these beautiful gifts. He doesn't want to see that. But Father says, you know what? Have gratitude for the journey. Understand that when you're befriending your pain, when that discomfort becomes your friend, that's when the most limiting beliefs are going to learn to be healed. That's when you're going to truly open your mind and allow yourself to see beyond your beliefs, your ideas, and you're going to see Father's blueprint that he had for you. And it's going to allow you to have appreciation, to see the value of you and how your life increases each time that you appreciate everything, everyone. Father says when they come in for a reason, a season, or a lifetime, you're going to learn how to appreciate, okay, why did this person come in and steal from me? All right, look back at it. Did you take something from somebody else? Did you unknowingly take something from somebody else? Because that lesson is being able to embody the soul and be excited that, hey, why are these coming in at me? You're learning to create that cooperation. You're being able to cooperate and say, okay, this person came in and betrayed me. So who did I betray? Who did I do something to that I need to not only forgive myself, but I need to forgive them for what they did and have a total understanding? Because when you're creating that cooperation, more gets accomplished when everyone has their role that they're playing, that Father uniquely, divinely co-created for you to stand in your power. and learn how to discover that happiness. Because when you allow yourself to be content, exactly who you are and who he created, that beautiful soul, angelic, rare gem that you are. Hey, Jandra, greatly appreciate you, sweetheart. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you again. But this is where you are actually going to celebrate the simplicity of your life, because you are going to be more fulfilled when there is less to manage and maintain of them dark nights of the shadow. It's like you need to learn how to share your shame. When you share your deepest pain and give yourself permission to share that as a testimony of, hey, I went through this, but Father picked me up and with his right hand, put me in his season and his favor. He put me on that solid foundation, because my whole life, it has been built on sand, and that sand melted down by that hot sun turns to glass. That glass is that window of opportunity where Father says, look, take accountability. Share your deepest pain. If people want to judge you, it's because they have a lot of pain that they haven't learned to allow that appreciation of where it's coming from. And this is invoking that self-realization from our Father, that knowing each breath you take every morning confirms how awake that you are with our Father. It confirms that change and transformation. Each breath that you take, because when you wake up in the morning, it's like going back to basics. When you wake up, do you thank Father for waking up for another day? Do you thank him for that toothbrush and toothpaste that he provided to make sure that you had the funds to be able to get that, to be able to take a shower? Do you thank him for the small things? Land of the goat, you got your shout out. Okay? And this is where we need to start deconstructing people's doubts of their own beliefs in their own ways and start going by the way of our Father. That is the only way that you will be centered, is to get that ancient wisdom and knowledge. Okay, he's showing me the owl right now. But this is how you're going to get that ancient wisdom and knowledge. This is how you're going to understand the divination from our Father. This is how you're going to understand and get your fortune of that loaded vault that he has, because it's God's law, not ours. Because he wants you to explore your unique consciousness, right? And this is you being that eternal light and appearing as all. And when you're appearing as all, and the ringing right now, okay, yeah, thank you, Father. The ringing in the right ear, it's okay. We ain't going to give them attention. I already sent it to Father, because that means people are doing this. It's okay. It's okay. But this is where they need to resolve their anger issues, because the conflicts that they come out spewing at other people, the things that they put out there, reminds them that they need more space for themselves to figure themselves out on a spiritual journey. And that means putting in a little more hard work, right? A little more hard work to amplify your abundance that Father is bringing you, because this is your birthright. And he wants you to receive it. He wants you to have it. He's saying he wants you to have them rewards. But a lot of you integrate the ego. And it's always, it's me, mine. No, that's your ego talking. You're thinking that everyone or everything is against you. No. When people come at you, it screams. Their third eye is not activated. They're not balancing the brain. They're not balancing the emotions. And it's okay, because at one point, none of us were awakened. And the ones who are, it's like, you are. Right, because see, and that's the thing, you know, so many people been ripped off, and this is not me discrediting nobody. This is me speaking the ultimate truth, as I always do. Okay, where is it, Father? Bring it forward. Bring it forward, because you know what? Here's the thing. To me, it's not about material or monetary things. It never has been. My testimony Everything I've ever owned, sacrificed, gone. Boom. Why? Because I'm a giver, not a taker. The sword of truth, it's not about the money for me. And anybody who wants to make it about the money, okay, they're trying to do their thing, right? But I'm on a different purpose. I am unique. I am rare. And I know that. I know that because I am well activated. And I'm willing to see beyond my own beliefs, my own ideas, my own conclusions, and I go by the sword of truth of our Father. That is why, because my brain is well balanced and I can and do all at once because Father, the sword of truth comes in, right? And I welcome surrender. I welcomed coming from a karmic family, being the black sheep of the family, being abused mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. And I said, deuces, I'm out. Because Father guided me that there is no problem. There's only destiny to be revealed. That when you can surrender, whether it's family, friends, material objects, you lose everything. This is where you are really liberating love. This is where you are truly coming from our Father with that unconditional love. Because look, you are allowing yourself to receive all the fulfillment that Father is willing to give you. You're not looking for the worldly fulfillment. You're not looking for social approval. You're finding that liberating love in our Father. Okay? So, this is where you need to heal your heartbreak. Heal your heartbreak. And know that your heart will love again because you're coming into an awakening and there is only life that is coming and asking me, hey, how do I unhook the past? How do I unhook the past? Because there is nothing to regret when I learned from the past. I'm not going to hold resentment. I'm not going to hold grudges. I'm going to do what Father wanted me to do out of unconditional love. Speak my truth about it, speak my testimony about it, but forgive them for what they did because they were on the learning lesson. And this is where you learn how to honor the adversity, right? That fire, that passion of our Father that reveals your path and being renewed, given direction. It's like once the burning that you felt from all that past is complete, it's like being able to rewrite your nervous system. Father heals you. He brings you abundance. He gives you everything you need to find strength in you, surviving your traumas, using them as a testimony to inspire others and help others feel empowered by acknowledging their gifts instead of hiding their gifts. Okay? And it's being able to help them expand their inner power. Because we want that most powerful person to stand forth. We want their creativity to be given a voice. We want their skills and their talents to be put out there. We want it to all be in there. But in order to do this, this is where Father comes in and talks about that slander. He said, look, dissolving judgment. You don't have to like somebody's actions. You don't have to like something that's in there, because when you come in and you start coming off negative, it's because you are triggered. You are triggered by the actions of a chosen one in order to learn how to love yourself more on your journey and understand your journey more. And it pisses you off because you don't get that. Because you don't get that. Okay? And this is where Father's saying that this is the greeting of wellness. This is being able to balance is the key to your life of infinite miracles from our Father. Embracing your worthiness. To feel your worthiness. To fulfill every cell of your body of healing. Okay? Because many of us have gone so far down in that dark hole of depression, disappointment, abandonment, misery, our families, family situations. And we go deep into them emotions. And what happens is we hold on to that pain, which then makes us physically impaired, right? Because now it's gone into that cellular deep within the body, and it creates these physical pains and sicknesses, and it stops you from being able to do things that are amazing or that feel amazing, because now you've come down with illnesses. Now you have been incapacitated and you're not living your destiny. You're not living that fulfillment. You're not having that quality of life that you want because you need to know your worthiness. And that's that hearing, that guidance. Because the thing is hearing that guidance means you're going to stop, let God's energy flow within you. When you are still, when you're moving around in all this chaos and you're doing all of this, it's like you don't get the messages because you're in the ego. But when you stand still and communicate, he will give you the sword of truth. He will give you the sword of truth. He will help you grow beyond your guilt to understand. It could not happen any other way. It had to happen the way it was to create that best version of you. For you to have that happiness, that you have broken generational curses, that you have soothed your impatience. Because now there's nothing left to do but wait for our Father for the sword of truth. Yes, vitality. Yes, absolutely. The idle mind can take you to the devil's playground. But Father is saying go with the flow and let his energy flow within. Because when you're doing that, there's no other way to hear it. But when you are still, you are allowing the sword of truth of our Father to come in and embrace you, show you your worthiness, show you that magnetic pull to your next position in your life. And that's how you anchor your light. Because your light has to always be within you. Your light has to always be within you, because if you shut your light off, that means you are backstepping and shutting our Father out of your life, out of your heart, out of your mind, out of your soul. Flying Skincare, I don't appreciate your negativity. I pray for you and I wish you well on your journey. The light is always within us, okay? So, the ones who have gone through neglect, abandonment issues, okay? All these disappointments. The thing is when it comes to untangling that neglect, you need to take time to understand and give yourself that time to approve the things that you desire of why. Why was I neglected? Because your light shined, your aura shined. You anchored your light and they couldn't stand your light because your light shined and lit up their darkness, triggered their darkness to treat you like crap. Receiving the elation, because Father says he wants you to know that you were born in infinite joy to him. There's more to this life, okay? And this is where expressing your free will is here, because your choices are determining how brightly you want your light to shine. Are you going to let people put a lampshade on you and dull your light? No. We are here of the pillars of strength to lift you up, support you, and create that best version of you. Oh, my condolences, Jace. My condolences. But the thing is your choices are going to determine, do you get good karma, bad karma? What consequences are Father bringing in? Are they good or bad? And this is all coming from that you have to unravel your codependencies of all this toxicity in this 3D matrix. Because every day you wake up, it's negative, 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 negative. You have been programmed and conditioned to be negative, 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 negative. Father says, no, that needs to be changed. So you have to feel good about your choices. You have to feel good about what you are deciding for your journey, right? This is where you need to learn how to cultivate your courage. Okay, and at any given moment, you are willing to take a stance in Father's almighty name. You are willing to always know exactly what to do because you are listening to the guidance of our Father by standing in your power. Okay, and this is where rewriting your subconscious mind is where you will embrace feeling good, and that you will less often feel bad because you're shining your light. I don't know. I pray for you on your journey, okay? So you need to learn how to acknowledge and appreciate. Show that appreciation. Because when you say yes, nothing can stop me. When I'm unsure, it's always a no. Okay, so Father is telling you, he wants you to remember this. Acknowledge the appreciation. When you're asking for something and you feel like, yes, I've got to do this. That is Father giving you that answer that nothing can stop you. It is meant for you. He has put it in your path for you. Go do it. Make it happen. Stand strong. Stand confident. Know your worth. Know that you're deserving. But when you sit here and go, I don't know if it's for me. I don't know. Or you procrastinate. That's Father giving you the answer of no, no, no. No. That's not for you. Something bad is going to take place in that. Okay? Do not doubt yourself. Stand in your power. So that is the beautiful message. And like I said, anybody who works with me, all my soul family that has been with me here, rocking it out with me and living the journey, coming through their depressions, their anxieties, their issues, the things that they are getting the puzzle pieces for, they can confirm healing has taken place in their life, because I know Father has put me on here as a chosen one. And as the chosen one, that's why my karmic family, my mother got rid of me. She didn't want me, okay? Foster homes, group homes. That's a karmic family, okay? Father never being there. My biological father never being there. Okay, well, we greatly appreciate you, that Boko guy. Yeah, we wish you well on your journey. Okay, well, that is a provider, so yes. All right, so anyways, these people that are coming in is exactly the divine message that Father was talking about. Okay, you know your worth. You know what you are meant here to do. And they come in with that negativity because they are jealous and envy that they are not in the position that you are. But they can get to that position. That's what this channel is all about. Building your confidence, being that pillar of strength, and getting you to the top of that mountain where you deserve and you belong to be. Okay? It's like, I don't know how many times I got to say it, but, Father always told me, through my whole life, I've always been misunderstood. Okay? It's okay. They just can't handle that uniqueness. They just can't handle who I am as an individual. But when it comes back to it, something in their life, Father just said, something in their life is going to transition. There's going to be a significant change. There's going to be something that comes in, and they're going to go back, and they're going to say, Bunny Love 444, I'm very sorry. Could you help me out on this journey now? Because I just had a major encounter or a major epiphany with the Father. And like I said, it's not being ignorant or arrogant. Father already warned me that the people that come in and talky with that double-edged sword, there's something that's going to happen in their life this year. They're going to come back. And they're going to want that help. And I'll give it to them. Thank you, Laura. I greatly appreciate you. So, family, this is what I'm saying. It's like we want everybody here to step into that best version of themselves. We want them to create that best version of themselves. Now, I've been saying that for a long time, right? But when people, let's see here. Haley, I pray for you, sweetheart, because the devil's got a stronghold over you for you to even come in and say something like that. That means you need to reach closer to Father, okay? So we love you. We wish you well on your journey. And we hope that you can get to where you're supposed to be on top of that mountain. Okay? So anyway, family, a lot of people in this world you can see truly come in, but they don't scare me. Okay? I fear nobody. The only one that I fear is the Father and the consequences, because I know I've been down that road. My life is far from perfect. And Father says the one that goes through the most tragic, mundane, devastating 4 deaths and still coming forward, that shows he has a divine purpose, okay? That shows that you have a divine purpose when Father is there saying, no, it's not your time. No, you got a bigger purpose to do. So all the ones that are coming in and saying this, Father, I humbly ask you to come down and put the blood of Jesus around these people. Show them the sword of truth. Rhema, I'm asking you, which is our Father's Father, to come in. Put that dagger in there and twist that evil out, because the things that you are talking, I pray for you. I pray for you. I don't want anybody to be devastated or hurt. I want the best of the best for you. So when we call on Son of Man's Father to come in, he don't play around. And anybody who is slandering, if you're reading the Bible and you think that this is witchcraft, let me tell you, because Father just said, when it comes to slander, Son of Man may forgive you, but his Father will not. And the only way out is a place that I'm not even going to say, because it kills my heart that people make these choices to be followers instead of leaders. Stand up. Stand up. Thank you. I love you too. I greatly appreciate you. Okay, well, this is, I don't know how they keep getting through, because I have this set up, not made for kids. Okay, this is for the ones who are awakened, who understand, who are on our journey with our Father, who are on their spiritual journey. This is not religious, okay? I do not depict different dominations. To me, it's all one. It's Father's co-creation, his handiwork. Okay. Let's see. That is something, Levy, that is something that you have to personally take up with Father, because I don't get into debates about that thing, because I can tell you that in my past, I used to do it too, okay? But the thing is you have to go in personally and have that discussion with him. I cannot tell you when it comes to that, because it's your connection with him. It's your part of the journey, okay? Yeah, I don't get into that when it comes to that, because I'm not here. I don't judge anybody. Everybody is, you have your free will to make your choices, do your thing. I don't judge. What I'm here to do is be the pillar of strength through Father's guidance, the Holy Spirit, to come through and get you to where you need to be, so that you create that best version of you and understand your past pain, hurt, and trauma, using my own testimonies to come out of hiding. Okay? Because anybody can go in there and, how would you say it? It takes great courage for anybody to hide behind a screen and punch in whatever they want. But when you actually have to face the Creator himself, and the consequences that you are coming into because of them actions, that's why I pray. I say, Father, please, please, they're misunderstood. Father, they still need your guidance. Father, don't turn away from them. Don't walk away from them. They will repent. They will see, and they'll bring things to calmer waters. So just know that that's what it is about. No, Jim, that's the thing. Everybody should have their own personal connection with Father. What I was doing is explaining the Hebrew message from our Father. That's what I was explaining. So, yes. But that is the message, okay? And like I said, I ain't afraid to stand up for myself. People will not use me as a rug. They will not walk all over me. You either love me for me or deuces, okay? The thing is I keep it 10,000% savagely blunt. That's why Father has given me Jim, you will see that I'm actually a blessing in your life. So if you don't want to see it as a blessing, and this is not me being cocky or arrogant, this is me saying that with Father making me a chosen one, and you're drawn to my channel for whatever reason, you will see, you will use your own discernment, your own free will to figure it out. Whether it takes you a month, a week, a year, 10 years, 20 years, you'll figure it out. So, hi Sarah, welcome, welcome. I greatly appreciate all my new subscribers. The thing is I am a divine channeler from our Father. I use cards because when he has me use cards, it shows the people who have learning disabilities, because we love the ones with learning disabilities. And it is a fair opportunity. Okay, Father says everybody learns in their own way. We are not here to judge. We love all people. Mason, get him out of here. You will not use that word on my video. Got it? That is straight up disrespectful. No, moderators, take care of it. We do not use that word here on mine at all. That is so disrespectful and very disgusting. I pray for you, but that is sick. That is very sick for you to come in and say that. And Father will punish you for that. So for that, I'm out, because these people that are coming in, Love you so, family, and I'll see you in a little bit on the next one. Peace.